All right, so we're starting this one today. This is my afternoon job. Got to get all this fixed up and ready for lettering next week. So as you saw in my other video maybe, we did the jam. And now we're gonna do this. Now if anybody's painted cars before, this type of high metallic blue, greenish, these do not blend out very nice. The metallic sits all weird and it's not very forgiving. So basically what you have to do is you have to get your prime all completely covered, and it'll have all modeling in it, they call it. It's where the metallic doesn't sit exactly how it sits on the factory vehicle. And then you let it dry really good and you tack it super good, so you almost kind of like push down any type of dry spray when you tack it. And then you'll do your final blend, which will involve putting a very thin wet coat on it and then pulling back and fanning out and allowing the metallic to sit on it. So you never want to blend in a square because you can see that a mile away. So you're going to blend, I'm going to blend up at an angle like this, that on an angle like that, this, just after I get the wet coat, the final wet coat on the blend, and then I'll just fan it out like this. But first we have to prep it. So this is going to get prepped in 800 wet. And then all this will be done in 2000 wet. And when you do it that way, you don't need to put any mid coat on it or any type of like Bulldog adhesion promoter, or DuPont used to have a 222. And they would put that on first to kind of sit in the sand scratches of the 1500 wet, so that when you did your blend out with your base, it wouldn't sit in the scratches. But if you do it 2000 wet, even on a fine metallic like this, it won't sit in the scratches. Here we go. Here we are a few hours later, and we're getting ready to squirt this thing. And you can see all my flip tape on the edges there, flip tape down there. I'm gonna do a little flip tape there. I don't wanna go up into here, into that part. I'm gonna have to polish it anyways, so I'll just polish that blend right there. Now, how did I prep this? Okay, so this is, I block sanded it with 400 dry, and then I wet sanded 800 wet, and then this is all wet sanded with 2000. And then up in here where I'm going to do my polish blend, this is 2500, all wet sanded flat. There's no peel left, well, very little. And then when you do it this way, you have a really awesome area to blend. So let's get going. Got our first coat of base on. It's pretty hot out, but it's blended out really nice. Make sure you get up down there in the rocker. There is a little spot here. There it is right there. I think because I used lacquer primer on this. I think because when I washed it with xylene, I stayed away from this, but I think a little drop fell from it. So I'm just going to take some 2500 grit. And I'm just going to go with 2500 grit. And it's going to take that out. Put my second coat of base on. Blend it out a little bit, and then we'll put the clear on. Here we are, we got the base on. It's all blended out. Some people might ask me, do you tack in between coats of base? Yes, I do, absolutely, 100%. You tack before every time you spray. So this is not like you're not waiting for the coating to get sticky before you put your next coat on. You want the coating to completely flash off so you can hard tack it. So yes, I do tack it. You want to tack it, remove all your overspray that has gone out that didn't actually adhere to the vehicle. So you can kind of see right there, that's very normal. So tacked it all out. Now we're going to throw the clear on in about 2 minutes. It's got to clean the gun out. Pretty happy with everything. Came out really nice. I did a cross blend pattern on this. I covered it all nice. Made sure it was covered 3 coats while it was still wet. I blended cross this way. And then I blended cross this way, like this. I dusted up here a little bit, just a pinch, because there's a few scratches up in the handle and stuff like that. Just not enough to, cause any modeling, but, fill the color in just a little bit. We're gonna do a final tack, and then we're gonna throw the clear on. Here we are, first coat of clear on. Blend looks really good. Blend looks really good. It'll dry up here, that's okay, because we're going to polish that out, but I'm going to put some blender on there on my last coat. It's surprisingly clean to be actually painted in a garage. Who says you can't get a clean paint job anywhere? Doors open a little bit. Got my fan going. No overspray going out. It's all going in there. Can't believe it. That X12 really sucks. That's the first coat. We're gonna put 2 more coats on, and yeah, we'll be done. I'll show you the finished product. I think this is the first time I ever painted a cube. I don't think I've ever painted a Nissan cube. Oh, maybe I did. I think I might have. Maybe 1 or 2. That turned out pretty good. Pretty smooth. Bad for in the garage. Super clean. Barely even have to polish it. We'll untape it soon. Blend looks awesome. Checked with the flashlight. Here, let's check with the flashlight. Blend looks really good. Almost no modeling. I think this PPG bases, they reformulated it since the last time it was in a paint room. Probably, considering it was 10 years ago. But yeah, no modeling at all. Perfect. Great blend. Yeah. Orange peel doesn't match. Has a few specks there. It's a little, it's too smooth. There's my blend right there. It's almost too smooth to be a factory paint job. So, we're gonna do the other side and polish the rest of the car. Not bad. So here we are outside in the sun. The sun don't lie. That's right. Can't even tell the blend. Looks nice. Almost no dirt. There's a few specks in there. I'll wet sand out 2500 real quick tomorrow. She's still a little soft. You can see the jam. How that turned out. All nice and clean. And look at this. I didn't realize it, but my tape was right here. Ah, shoot. Oh well, we'll touch that up when I'm doing the other side tomorrow. No modeling. Blend looks great. Not bad. Nice and smooth. A little too smooth, actually. Didn't match the peel very good. That's the Apollo 7700 gun I used. That's why it turned out. That's a really good gun. It atomizes the clear perfect. Spray C. Here's the. This was a big rust hole in there. I patched up. So same thing tomorrow. Coat this, blend into the door. Here we go. Not bad. All right, guys. I'm Matthew, Bathtub Renew, and we will see you on the next video. Yeah.